Mend your pace, sway to the beat. Hands up, embrace who you wanna be. We're reaching heights unseen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feel the fire deep within. You're the key to where my trust begins. Join my dream, it's just the right time. Whoa, whoa, leave it all behind. Get ready now. Rise up into my world. Renew your definition. World so high, let me show. And hear my declaration. No more ties. Off the ground and tap your feet. Look, stars are near when you feel the beat. We're bound for greater height. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take a leap into the place. Don't lose yourself in mundanity. Join my dream, it is the right time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leave it all behind. Get ready now. Sing along. Welcome to my world. Renew your definition.
Mic check 1 2 3.
Break free, we chased our dreams beneath the starry night.
Mic check 4 5 6.
We rose as one.
To show me your fantasy. No past and no future. That's what I need. The groove takes it over.
Story time. How's everyone doing?
I might blank out you and me. I thought that dream could light away. Take me higher, take me away.
Yeah, I'm a tadpole away too. Probably. I mean, I did get a few more pulls after yesterday. I'm a 10 pull away. Totally. Yeah. $95 now. Goddamn. Nice. Twitch is working. Okay, are we all ready? We got a lot of story to get through today. And maybe I'll talk about a little bit of drama stuff in the community at the end. There's a lot of stuff going on recently. It's surprising. Oh yeah, I also got one video I want to react to. We got quite a big stream in for us today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. I didn't even notice this black hole. Woo! Look at that. Didn't even notice that before. Holy, there's a whole city here. Okay. Let's just get to the story. 5 Stellar Jade. Misha! Oh god, I have this turned down way too far.
Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. And who might this be?
Clocky.
Old friend and new friend. Let's high five.
Mr. Ying, you can see him.
Memory zone mean?
Nope. Lucky is a good friend of mine. We all live here.
Interesting.
How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So this
Sleepy.
is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone. Looks fierce and has many eyes, but it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Oh, yikes. Or a goal, the chests. Damn.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. Nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. I would never never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any...
So it just makes people look like they're dying. It's not that bad.
We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Interesting.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly...
Wait, not E6 this patch, only E5. Oh,
If you're looking
damn,
for
I'm so
Miss
sad.
Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with
This is very disappointing. I wanted E6 Harmony MC this patch, not next patch.
Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please.
March just canonically has pink hair. Okay.
And it's not as
Sometimes they call it blonde hair in anime,
it's safe as
even though it's obviously pink.
How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Suite, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's
Easy.
gone to Mrs. Reese's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right, then. We'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we are still none the wiser.
Gallagher.
Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher.
Yes, we do.
Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Yep.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
It's alright, Mr. Yang.
It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Okay, where are we going? What are we doing?
Look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Suite.
So that's the Dreamflux Reef.
Black hole?
Yep, black hole.
An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Why did they make... Hey, hold up a minute. Hold up. Why did they make those letters? Okay. Actually, no. I got a bad idea. Okay. They literally said... Kaimi. Kia. It's the ship name. It's basically the same thing. Why'd they make it so similar? They're mentioning another lesbian ship. I knew. Oh, God. Ooh, 15%. who is the E6 for? I guess Welt? Who else? Like, who else would that be good on? Like that. A dedicated son, blah, 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 blah. No! Okay, what's in the manhole cover? I don't. Nothing.
Look, there she is. My calculations are finally done.
What are they?
In another 10 system hours,
Yeah.
the dream will swallow the dream below.
No, E6. The extra hits to the bounce skill. Who's that good on?
The dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Is it? Then why aren't you leaving?
Amy, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
That's not good.
The scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
Oh god, there's something pulling in from the other side.
Dream flux speed will cease to exist.
What?
Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate.
10 hours?
The void will fuse into one. Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Katie isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria Dynamics?
Oh, I thought my affect other.
We're
Uh,
very interested
yeah.
in Madame Rosalina.
I thought my affect other characters in the party. That would have been cool.
Why, of course.
Imagine if other characters in the party could get that same buff. That'd be
That'd
sick.
To apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Benaconi to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria.
Ooh, yikes.
I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There's a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Okay,
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations. in
Yes, I knew that.
Abruptly passing away.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Benaconi of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
what team?
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district.
Wait, does Imaginary Trailblazer not have like a really good team?
We might be able to find the others there.
Wait, I just realized who Imaginary Trailblazer will work with very well.
Come to your senses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's gonna go well with Firefly, I assume.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. Quickly, come help.
Yeah, so you'll probably...
Family on
Oh, who would be the Firefly team? Probably Ruan, May, Trailblazer, Firefly, and maybe, what's his name? Maybe Adventuring? Maybe.
Me? A ghost?
Or Gallagher.
Hit you. He thinks he's dead. Although
Welcome to the stream, Sugas.
fell in,
Hope you're having a great day.
not the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dream Flux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream Flux Reef.
You're talking so invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the pussy.
Invisible who?
You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name. It's all your fault. They're coming.
Oh god. Okay, who are we killing? All these things. Wait, deception scrap. Ooh. Oop. Ah. Oops. Meant to do the other one, but here's ways.
This is double speed.
And then we simply do this. Ooh, yikes. And then we do a nice little dose of bop.
I weep for the departed.
Bop. 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 And dead. God, Acheron's insane.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Yikes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters.
Hmm.
And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere
Oh yeah, I should probably ask. Sugas, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
For help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting
Is it
for
pronounced
help.
Sugas? Yank. I just ignored whatever March just said. Oops. Wings gone wet. Okay. Over here we go. There's so many manholes. We need to discover what's in the manholes. We need to go underground in the manhole area. We need to go into the sewer and discover why all these manholes are manholing. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Help. Let's pause that. I want to put on Robin songs. Oh, so we can move. Maybe like this? Nope. This. That. Eh? Okay, let's... Oh wait, there's a thing over here as well. Maybe if we... Oh, there's a thing over here as well. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. That might work. I'm not 100% on that one though. You barely need reflections in this one. Okay, now we're gonna need to reflect some stuff. This is so weird. Okay, what if I do that? That? Can anyone tell me how to do this? Maybe like this? There we go. I did get it. Luckily. God. I shouldn't do puzzles on stream. This is bad for my reputation, man. What's up, Jesse? No, not you, Claudia. I want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
Evening, Jesse.
Yeah, what's up, Jesse? I hope you didn't see that puzzle I just did. I mean, I did a great job, but like...
Lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
Yeah, you know, there were some issues. It is what it is, Jesse.
I'll take care of them.
Jesse.
A lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Astana will soon face trouble.
Do such things happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the sweet dreams collapse. This man is...
Honestly, watching a video is fair.
Could you help me find a Halovian lady, Mark?
I just can't be bothered to find a video, you know?
Halovian lady?
So I figure them all out.
Must be Robin. She's also here in Greenfox Reef.
Yes, she is, sir.
Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Mm-hmm.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But
Wait, does that no? Wait, hold up a second. Does that mean that not one character died in this story?
Most of them came from neighboring stars.
I'm a little bit pissy.
Places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone.
I thought we were gonna have someone die, but apparently not.
They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Someone should die in this story.
if that's true,
I vote we kill Sunday.
no wonder there are so many similarities between the place and the sweet dream.
I vote we kill Sunday on Sunday. It'll just make sense, you know. You know, Robin's soundtrack is pretty good.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Mika.
Perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the land of the exiles.
Is he?
Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the nameless.
You know us?
Yep.
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Flex Reef hadn't been isolated from 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux.
So, you know, how long until, like, Best Girl comes back around? You know,
Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves.
how long until ACHERON shows up? I'm kind of like waiting here.
Leaving a few tombstones.
I need to see ACHERON again. I'm not gonna lie.
When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or
Oh.
showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Nah, I'm talking about ACHERON. Like, Firefly is just my girlfriend, not my wife.
On that, Mr. Mika, which tombstone
I'm sorry.
did you come across in the graveyard when you arrived?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there.
But yeah, where's ACHERON? I need ACHERON back.
Interest there. But before that, you'll have an important guest join you.
I need ACHERON to come and kill Sunday.
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Ooh, are we gonna see Mr. Pretty Boy?
Remember when
She comes back! Woo! Doesn't matter if it's close to the end. She comes back. Doesn't matter. Now, no more spoilers. That's all I want to know.
So wonderful. It's not often that I try this music style. I gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough,
Robin.
Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives.
Aww.
Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and
And they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there with her blind eyes used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child.
Holy shit, autism mentioned!
By the family.
Woo!
If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream,
I think this is the first time that I've ever heard autism mentioned in a video game.
well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony.
Oh.
It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything.
I've been upgrading the Clocky statue very, very slowly.
No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No. And Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in
I just realized this scene right here is the most inclusive scene that I think I've ever seen in a Hoyoverse game.
And we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky. Because we have the right and the
Hoyoverse isn't racist anymore, people.
towards a better horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm
It
really
did.
sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony,
Hey, Kitsu Desu. Welcome to the stream.
until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment. Perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes...
Yeah, seeing the official release of Wuthering Waves. It's going to be great.
But now it seems...
Yeah, and thanks for the good look as well. I appreciate you stopping by and everything, and if you want to stay around for a bit, I'd appreciate that too.
Losing my voice is just
I actually didn't see your message until just now. I'm so sorry about that.
Sweet dreams collapse.
It has been a little bit
Memo Keeper mentioned
longer
the same
than
thing.
how long it should have taken me to reply. Sorry.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes...
Wait, statue to 50? Oh god.
mentioned the anomalies in my dreams.
I am so far.
All the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
Oh.
The land of the exiles. Concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the sweet dream.
Does it?
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities.
Oh.
Everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream.
Okay, so we got evil stuff going. Hey Blake, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We got some evil stuff going on in HSR apparently.
Naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity with
Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch now. How does it feel?
influencing everyone. Unless the power
I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Both of them at the same time.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance. But as far as I
How do you do that in one day? 50 in one day? That's insane.
interventions.
Nice work, Pixel.
I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it.
Mm-hmm.
I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all.
Mikhail cut ties probably for a very specific reason called they're not following the harmony anymore.
I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival's
Yeah, honestly, a lot of people don't like YouTube streams. That's why I started doing Twitch as well.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Aww,
Looks like
a little
lovely
birdie.
Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little
Bird.
Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's
No,
get
it's my bird.
We
Get
can
away
hide
from it.
in the wooden
No,
shed
it's mine!
through the window.
For context, YouTube chat, we have a person named Blake here trying to steal my bird.
But where will it live?
My bird.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
You know, I wish I could put chat on screen when I was streaming on both, but apparently Twitch doesn't allow that these days, if I remember correctly.
See, what is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One, to the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their
Ooh.
physique? Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
Yes. Rescue it.
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered. Can't sing. It didn't come into this world just with luck.
Well, Robin's mine. And it's Robin's bird, so by proxy.
Free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you?
No, bird mine.
A young scholar. Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild,
Robin's mine and the bird's
survive
mine.
for more than
Eh.
a few days at best.
Be gone.
I see.
Be gone, bird stealer.
It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
Don't actually go there.
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high,
You know, this is the first time I've had more viewers on Twitch than I've had on YouTube.
against the atmosphere creates amazing lights so that they look like shooting stars.
Yeah, I can have Robin, and therefore I can have the bird as well.
Seen this spectacle so many times, you think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result
How do I
of
wink?
countless
Wink.
struggles against
Wink.
nature
Wink.
over
Wink.
generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So to
I've been
escape
practicing how to
predators,
wink.
they started
Yeah, it's been
seeking new
quite a struggle.
opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
Aw.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I'm gonna be honest. This quote-unquote kind voice sounds evil as all hell.
They've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an
They sound so
interesting
evil.
perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well,
Music change.
kids, it seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable, and I hope they come true in their own way.
No, I did not lose my 50-50.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, Robin?
Totally. Robin's mine.
But, Mr. Gopher,
Approve.
there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The crying.
Only to see them crash to the ground and die.
Birdie?
It's gonna be first phase. I'm pretty sure. Sunday in Gallagher. Woo!
Still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister's here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the watchmaker.
Lackey of the watchmaker.
Who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice.
You are aware of my plan, see through my act. Time is running out,
Ooh.
so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate?
Hmm?
You think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side, plus some clues about a traitor and his bright future for Fenneco. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine, you don't have to trust me. What you should trust is
Ooh.
justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Ooh.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors
Oh, on stage. That's because they're brother and sister. That's why they look similar. Sunday and
Rosalina and
Sunday and Robin are brother and sister.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on the small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
Their names are inscribed here. Then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Yeah.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into
Aw.
the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded, wiped out by the swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
Ooh.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Sunday. Okay, Acheron. Now, time to kill him.
I promised to give the siblings privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough.
Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family heads of the crew and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher? Oh, is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Yep.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation.
Yeah.
The history fictionologist. I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
Someone's manipulating the Stellaron.
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with the Stellaron. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. think of the memory zone as the sea. Creating the land of dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve
Makes sense.
without the help of an emanator of remembrance, enigmata, the only way is to use the stellar. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge.
Wait, so a Stellaron is like being an emanator in a way. It's probably as powerful. Interesting.
In Asdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
Makes sense.
The Stellaron first entered the Asdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words.
Mm-hmm.
There are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Yeah.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity.
Oh.
By the time a representative from the Montour system's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
I don't have any idea what any of those words just meant.
Happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dream.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island and the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the
So
Stellaron
dumb.
was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think
Interesting.
about it. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dream? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
Oh.
Confusion,
Oh,
laziness,
okay.
cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one. Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme.
Twitch
within
chat
this
is
dream for our
crazy,
use.
man.
Dormancy. That's its
Are you okay there, Blake?
We exploited a loophole.
Do you like your dino pyramid?
Can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, a traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wing. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Does he? Okay, tell me more. Firefly!
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
Nice to talk to you. Man, what? Anyways.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
You know, I have a wild suspicion that Sunday is.
Is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Huh? What?
Embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Hmm.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive.
It's either Sunday or it's... Actually, it's Sunday. I don't feel like there's anyone else very relevant to the story.
And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest,
Unless it's the watchmaker or
my brother
something.
and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause.
I guess Gopherwood could be the betrayer or whatever, the traitor.
No matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me, I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself.
Is there anyone else I'm missing? We have Gopherwood, Sunday, Robin, and Gallagher.
I'm responsible for ensuring
Do we have anyone else in the family?
future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
I guess it could... I mean, it could be Gopherwood, but... I don't know, I don't feel like they would introduce the villain so late into the story. I mean, they did introduce him with the ACHERON getting kicked out sort of thing. So maybe it could be like Sunday and Mr. Wood working together.
There's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
But we've also been sort of hinted that Sunday is a bit sus as well. I don't know, both of them. Heroes never back down.
It's time for the crew to save the world once more.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Oops.
Thank you.
I didn't yawn. I'm sorry, guy.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right?
I won't listen to this
May
song.
I borrow it for a moment?
I'm adding this to the playlist. Cool.
I knew it.
What do you need it
As
for?
I suspected, this
Oh gosh.
adventuring link to you is actually a miniature transmitter. I'm right. He intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I
Adventuring dead.
said? With the IBC is a way to keep family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors, going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador is hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting
Yeah.
the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Elton.
Well,
Let's go.
you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron. Spoken like a true hero.
Won't worry about you, don't worry, because you're gonna be fine, isn't that right?
The family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Caleb. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the
Mm-hmm.
three nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Razalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Nickrick. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere.
Oh.
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer
Ooh,
is
this
pretty
season's anime.
After all, I've hinted at it in quite an evident way. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express.
We'll talk about this season's anime after
All put into
this little bit.
keeping different realms together across the cosmos. Now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourself. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express, got it sailing through the cosmos?
Yes, she was.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You, young nameless. You have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Aw, you're making me blush with these flatteries. Keep them coming. Ha, of course. My reputation precedes me. Believe in the galactic baseball supremacy.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do have extraordinary skills.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express,
Aw.
which he reminisce on every time he had a good drink. As for the last nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
Did he?
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze.
Oh god.
Come with me. Now, is the time.
Wait,
to
okay,
reveal.
this is good. Ooh, okay, I'm interested.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, right? Like you've still got so much to say, do you? Kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Oh.
What's happening?
And that way up. Woo!
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the watchmaker.
Holy shit. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I want to see what's up here. What? And oh, it's still kind of quiet. It is what it is. And I'll answer your question after this. An elderly man rests on the... Ooh.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
He's just sitting there.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Nami! Bestie! Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Bestie. Nom. Ow. Try to focus. An abyss of darkness.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
There's
How
something
could a dream
there.
bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man.
Okay, now we're gonna do it.
Well, I Didn't expect him to leave anything.
We're gonna
concrete
figure it
behind
out.
anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past.
Mm-hmm.
How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
I can tell you I do.
I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Can I
Puzzle
borrow
time.
your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail. And for
Ooh.
the future of Penacony.
Interesting. Okie dokie. Enjoy lurking, bestie. I forgot how to promote people to moderator.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Nothing. Oh god, we're back to these guys.
And we'd like to check in.
Nah, okay, we're talking about anime now. Anyway, anime. Sorry for such a late reply to your question, Pixel, but about anime this season. If you haven't watched this one, you should. This is one I've been watching every single week. It's amazing. Nah, shut up. Boot Hill doesn't matter. Anyway, this is one I've been watching every week. It's an amazing anime. Highly recommend it. It's basically about, I don't know, they're sort of like a band. Not really like a band. Like a content creator group sort of thing. And they all work together to make like cool music videos and stuff. And it's like really adorable and cute, but at the same time they're pursuing their dreams. Like, you know the cute girls doing cute things genre? Well, it's basically that, except it's cute girls doing amazing things. So yeah, I recommend that one. I recommend this one as well because Yuri! Woo! Anyway. Yeah, Whisper Me a Love Song, very great anime. It's very adorable. I like watching them get closer, and it's very cute, and then it has the whole music. If you haven't noticed already, I very much like music anime. Other anime I've been watching this season. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, it's back. I've been watching this ever since season 1 came out, and yeah, finally up to season 3. I even saw the movie in theaters. So, yeah. I don't know, it's enjoyable. I think next episode and the episode after are going to be rather good, which I'm rather excited for. No, what other anime am I watching? Oh, Mushoku Sensei. Mushoku Tensei. Season 2, Part 2. Next episode is Turning Point 3. I'm scared, I'm going to be honest. But I'm rather excited because Mushoku Tensei just keeps getting better and better. I haven't been watching Kaiju no 8 yet because I read the manga. And I haven't been watching My Hero Academia yet because I also read the manga. So I'm going to watch both of these eventually, but I read the manga for them, so I'm a bit delayed on them. Konosuba, I normally watch Konosuba once I can just watch the full season in one sitting. That's what I do with Konosuba. I was watching this a little bit, but stopped. This one's adorable, but also the most cringe anime I've ever watched. I read the manga for that one as well. Yeah, I read the manga. It's a bit different than normal isekai, if I'm being honest, because the main character wasn't powerful at level 1. He was powerful at level 2. It's a big difference. The Archdemon's Dilemma is a very cute anime. The Banished Former Hero is the most rushed anime I've ever seen. The pacing is absolutely terrible, but at the same time it's enjoyable. The New Gate is basically Sword Art Online. If Sword Art Online continued. Like, if Sword Art Online continued after Sword Art Online in the same world that it started in, then you have the New Gate. It's basically an isekai that takes place after Sword Art Online. It's really weird. But at the same time, it's enjoyable. I like trash anime, I'm not gonna lie. What else have I been watching? I'm not watching this because I read the manga for Remonster. Seventh Prince, that's been enjoyable. It's, I don't know, the art style's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's a cute, enjoyable anime. But yeah, that's basically what I've been watching this season. Sorry for the late answer to your question. Hey. Those are my recommendations for this season. And we'd like to check in.
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
Is Windbreaker good? I've heard quite a bit about quite a lot of good stuff. People saying it has really good animation and stuff, but I haven't heard anyone say it actually has a good story. So I've been a bit like apprehensive about watching it. Does it have a good story as well as good animation, or is it just the fight scenes?
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom.
Like...
a new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
It's an okay story.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
Ooh.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Calm down, man.
Patient, We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier.
Hey, we have 8 people watching. Hope everyone's having a great time.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Holland seems
Boot hill
pretty worried
time.
about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Okay, here's Boot Hill. You happy? You happy, Blakey? You happy? This is Boot Hill. Okay, if he didn't have like that chest armor on, he would be like hot as fuck. Okay. I may not like his chest armor thing he has going on there, but holy. Can you just get like a nice, yeah, can you just get a little bit more clothing there? So like, because like, man, you would be the hottest cowboy in the whole galaxy. I mean, well,
Locked and loaded.
okay, yeah, it's hot. Anyway. In other news, I got food I need to eat, so we're going to react to a video. Anyone got a video that I should be reacting to, or... If anyone would like to link me a video, I'll react to that. Otherwise, I'll just react to something that I got on my YouTube feed. Hmm. Oh yeah, Boot Hill would definitely be a pain for me working as a waiter. What video? Okay, chat. We're gonna find a video. I heard this video was kinda bad. I'm thinking about this video. Let's have a look at some others. Does Esmond Gold have anything good today? I'll react to his reactions. Hey boys, who wants to do a 2-hour reaction? No, we're not doing that. Ooh, sticks could be a good one. I want to listen to that. Actually, I think I am going to watch this one. I saw this one earlier on my feed. Let's do this one.
Okay, guys, quick video. I was on.
Let's just do some audio leveling real quick. And where's my music? Yeah. Okay, let's turn this down, this up.
Twitter this morning, just go through my usual mentions and such, and I noticed this in the what's happening, trending in Japan section right here. Stare no story. So this is talking about the Honkai Star Rail's latest stories. And first, I need to note that I have not played 2.2 story yet, so I don't know what this is going on. I don't know what they're going to be talking about, but I just want to see what they were saying. So the first one here with 493 retweets and 4.4 thousand likes was saying this. If you didn't skip anything in the story, it was way too much. Way too much reading. So it seems like they weren't really too fond of everything that was there. Like they give a example of the quest description here, like this entire string of text.
Ooh, they
going
really
all the way down. There's a lot of text going here, so it seems like they weren't really too happy. And from the reactions here, it seems like a lot of people were agreeing, and that lines up with what I've heard as well. I've heard that there is a lot of talking, there is a lot of yapping in Honkai Star Rail 2.2. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I can't really comment on that.
Well, I can comment on what I've played so far, and there's a lot of yapping. There is a lot of yapping. I'm just gonna move myself over here. Wait, I got an idea. Okay, we're good.
We all know what my opinion of 2.1 was, so
there's a ton of yapping.
They executed better. This second one here with 38 retweets and 201 likes was saying this. Let me just share this here. It says here that for the people that actually want to enjoy the game more than they want to read the story, this is something that you probably need to read to follow along with what's going on in the lore. So it's talking about Shippe and Enna. I haven't played the story so far, so I don't know who these people are, but because it seems like a lot of people did basically skip because they weren't enjoying the amount of the amount of information that was just going on, that was just being thrown at them throughout the story. So again, this is something that people need to know if they want to continue on with the story later on when playing through Honkai Star Rail. Going down here, this person's got basically making a meme saying like Star Rail story is basically this. So this is a screenshot from the 2.2 story where March 7th is saying this play is a little bunkakuteki. Bunkakuteki is like literary, so it means like there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of words, there's a lot of jargon, there's a lot of phrases being thrown at them. The easy part for me to understand is the battling, but we finally reached the end, so let's continue on. So it's again, this is like echoing the same kind of sentiment that it seems like the story was really it was too literary, it was too more of like a novel than a game that they were feeling. So
absolutely.
Like while they might have enjoyed the story itself, it just seemed a little bit too long for them. It just seemed a little bit too much.
There's way too much
this is
exposition.
Me after clearing the latest 2.2 Honkai Star Rail story. Picture of the female rover. Female rover? Sorry, I've got Wuthering Waves on the brain right now. So this is a picture of the female trailblazer with
same here. Don't worry, bro.
Like she's seen hell, basically. So this could go either way. This could go either on in the case of it being so long and so drawn out that they're exhausted, that they were it's just an overload and it wasn't something for them, or it could go to the other side where the story was so good, it was so impressive that they're in a state of shock. I'm not entirely too sure. There wasn't much said after that, if I remember correctly. So it seems like this post here is actually from this Twitter 2-panel comic. We finally met again, and then she's just in a state of shock of realizing that Sam is Firefly and what happened with in 2.1. This is just the Trailblazer being in a state of shock. So this is them.
Bro, you did not have to have that in. Goddamn.
Someone here is saying that
oh god,
when you're going to 2.2, it's better
rest
to
in
go
peace,
without looking at any spoilers, because even if you don't mind spoilers, in this case you would definitely more benefit from going there with a completely blank slate. This comment here has got Star Rail story is too difficult, and now they are like this. Yeah, so it seems like this post here is echoing what was being said earlier about there being a lot of information overloading their brain. Like, the more I go through these, it seems like the more that this seems more like their brain is fried when they were going through the story. Star Rail story is totally this, and this is a screenshot from Jujutsu Kaisen saying no matter how far I go, there is no end to the information. Again, you could cut it either way, like they're saying that it's too much and it's like overloading them and they didn't enjoy it, or that there's a lot of information to absorb, but they didn't hate it. So this could go either way. I'm not entirely too sure. Again, Star Rail story. I finally got to that scene. Yamcha. We're talking about Yamcha. Yamcha. Wait. What's with the Yamcha? Oh, I see. Yeah, it seems like this scene here is actually a reference to Dragon Ball Z's Yamcha and his death scene over here, and where he's like lying in the crater, or like it's got the exact same pose and exact same everything here.
That's a Yamcha
really
reference.
I didn't know that. I love seeing little nods and little references to other series and other games as well. It's really, really cool. I finally saw to the end of Star Rail story, and now I'm like this. So it seems like something shocking happened. They always want to give something shocking at the climax to keep people hooked, to keep people interested to continue the story. So that could either way, but it seems like I think they enjoyed it. It seems like they enjoyed it. This person disagrees with the other people. The other people so far have been saying that the story is too long and there's too much information. This person here is saying the story this time in Honkai Star Rail was the best that they have played so far. The battle with Sunday was really Gekiatsu means like.
God damn it!
Fiery, real.
God damn it! Spoilers, no! Ah! I thought I was gonna be fine! Oh no! The spoilers, man! I thought it'd be fine since he hasn't played either, so like ah, no! Oh god. Yeah,
Wuthering Waves has been getting a lot of hate recently, and you know what they say, right?
It sticks.
Great success.
I'll watch the rest of that video
The
later.
more popular you become, the more hate you accrue. I'm sure that has never been more apparent for a Kudo game than right now. I've done 2 different videos on Wuthering Waves over the course of the last week. One, Wuthering Waves and Zenless absolutely shattered records, which is sitting at 35,000 views, 97% like ratio, almost 700 comments, most of which are positive. The second, just 2 days ago, Wuthering Waves is absolutely killing it, sitting at almost 21,000 views, 98% like ratio, and over 300 comments. Not all positive. Clearly,
people are like
excited, equally as happy. They mirror my sentiment. And while we have a lot of
people are insanely hyped for Wuthering Waves.
On those videos, we receive comments like, Wuthering Waves is killing it. Yeah, all the Wuthering Waves videos from non-mainstream content creators getting 3-digit views really shows the hype from people and not bot pre-registration numbers. The whole Kudo botting all their pre-registrations is just something that I cannot fathom. That people seem to, for whatever reason, think that this is the case. I'm not saying that they don't.
Okay, let me explain this. Here is the reason that Wuthering Waves isn't bringing in as many natural views as a game like Genshin. The first thing, Genshin bots viewers on YouTube and Twitch. Mainly Twitch. But if you go into the Genshin category, most streamers there, whether they are doing it themselves or a viewer is doing it, or Hoyoverse, the company themselves, are doing it, there are a lot of botted views in the Genshin Impact and quite a lot of botted views in the Honkai Star Rail category. It's a very inflated game. There is a lot of inflation that happens in these categories. And that is why videos get 4-5 digits just by you making a video on Genshin. Just by you making a video on Star Rail. They're very inflated. But there is a second thing. And that is the game hasn't released yet. So a lot of people haven't watched enough videos for Wuthering Waves to be in their algorithm sort of thing. You're not just going to receive random Wuthering Waves videos very often. Like, let's have a look here on my YouTube main page, right? So I got one Wuthering Waves video here, but that's because, first of all, I'm subscribed to her. But second of all, I watched like 5 of her shorts just a few days ago. That's why that's there. But otherwise, look at this. Genshin. I don't watch Genshin content on this account. I have watched one Genshin video in the entire time I've had this account, and I'm still getting Genshin videos. Same with Honkai Star Rail. I've watched 2 Honkai Star Rail videos the whole time I've had this account, and I'm getting Honkai Star Rail videos. While I do not get as much Wuthering Waves content, and that is because the algorithm just hasn't adjusted yet. Let's click refresh. 1 Wuthering Waves. 1 Path to Nowhere. I've never got a video for Path to Nowhere. And I get Nikkei stuff because I watch quite a lot of Nikkei music videos. But I get natural generated Genshin content. Genshin content is very overinflated content. You get a lot of views just for it being a Genshin video, just for it being a Star Rail video. And that's how the category sort of works. You don't get that yet for Wuthering Waves, but it will eventually. You will be getting thousands of views just for posting. Okie dokie, Pixel. Have a good night. Anyway, the reason there's 3 digits and not 4 digits, it's very simple. And this is the reason. Right here. When I refresh, I get so many Hoyoverse videos. But I do not get a lot of other videos. And that's because of the algorithm. Currently, the algorithm is very set. Look, people clickbait with boobs, okay? Anyway, the algorithm is very, very set on giving you Hoyoverse videos at the moment, and it's not enough people have watched enough Wuthering Waves content to the point where the algorithm will start feeding them Wuthering Waves content. This will eventually grow over time, especially when the game comes out. This is going to be massive, and people will start getting it on the homepages and everything, and that'll change. But just to quickly explain why not as many people are seeing Wuthering Waves content and why Wuthering Waves videos don't get as many natural views as something like a Genshin or Honkai Star Rail video would get. It's because the game isn't out and it hasn't fed its way into people's algorithms as much yet. There you go, there's a simple explanation.
Numbers, but botting 20, 30 million, especially looking at the numbers that they accumulate in terms of videos on their channel, hundreds of thousands, potentially millions. I don't know, it just seems a little bit far-fetched. People are also going mental because there's free 5-star Echo. OMG, apes don't even know what an Echo is. It's a trash that you farm in a game. After 2 weeks, you'll have more 5-star Echoes than you know what to do with. It literally means nothing to get this. This person right here is complaining they're getting a free 5-star Echo day 1. Yeah, you might be able to farm it weeks out. You might be able to farm dozens of them weeks out. This is a free one day 1, hour 1. Seeing people get angry at other players being happy that they're getting free content shows the state of gaming right now. Oh well, we're close to release now. Biggest reality check of people's life coming 1 month after Wuthering Waves. The game is dead as fuck and no one is talking about it anymore. one month after the game launches, it'll be dead. Tower of Fantasy, which didn't even have remotely close to this amount of hype, is still alive, and it has been a year and a half. Then we have comments like this, not gonna lie.
Hell yeah, Sticks. Tower of Fantasy still alive, boys. And it made hundreds of millions of dollars. And I can tell you for a fact it's going to be a worse game than Wuthering Waves. It's very easy to say. Wuthering Waves is not going to fail very big. It's going to be around for at least the next 2 to 3 years, even if it has a very, very, very terrible launch.
The character intros are kind of gay. You got some teeny bopper talking in third person with imaginary friends, and you got a queer
The gayer the
kid
better.
just around with a stuffed animal on his head. I mean, this right here is someone that doesn't understand other cultures and thinks for whatever reason it's like 2004, and typing out stuff like this makes him seem cool, when the reality is this makes him seem like he has a single digit IQ, and we're all laughing at him over on Twitter. Or comments like this. They are freaks. It literally
Hey, Sticks, don't give him credit. He has a minus 10 IQ.
shows how insecure the Wuthering Waves player base is when they think anyone trash talking, rightfully so, he says, a dog shit, low effort, below average graphic looking game that is modding to death that they enjoy Hoyoverse games. I quit Genshin in 2020. I played Star Rail for about 1 month till it ran out of content. I have zero interest to play at all. Zenless Zone Zero. People can point out a game is overhyped without being part of the competition, you smooth brains. This guy is actually so angry. It is unreal. All he does is lash out, criticize, and attack. When having a discussion or an argument with someone, you know they've run out of things to say, and they have no defense, that they cannot refute anything you've said when they start resorting to insults. There we go. Now, in spite of all of this hate, there has been so much good surrounding Wuthering Waves and its community. Before I cover exactly what, though...
Sticks is so right about that. Let's have a look at a nice little comment I got a few days ago. Oops. Comments. Wait. I need to put on the response to us. New replies. Yeah, that's an easy one. I remember. The community is defending this game so well. I am so proud of this community.
I want to take a moment to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon and allow for me to continue
Yo,
to
Patreons.
videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Now let's talk Wuthering Waves. First, Wuthering Waves is holding a Waking of a World tour. They announced that, oh my god, that is a, the female rover, holy crap, I just want to point out, looks absolutely incredible.
Hey, calm down, man. God. Woo! Man, calm down. Calm down. I know she's hot, but like, man.
But they are touring across America. This is actually so cool. This is something that you don't really see gacha games do. They're they're marketing their games so well.
It's good
that
advertisement.
They're touching on multiple different cities across the nation. Not only are they advertising on social media, advertising across YouTube, TikTok, not only are they advertising across websites, sponsoring.
Okay, let's have a look. Wuthering Waves. Stop one. When are they? Stop one, Los Angeles. Is about to launch in 15 days. Celebrate the official. Okay, so it will start at the launch and it'll be traveling across. So, you know, take that as you will. Hey, while you're there, can you get me some Wuthering Waves merch and send it to me? I'll pay for shipping. And the merch, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Just like get me some stuff and... I just said I'll pay you! Ah! Assuming I won't pay you, bitch. Well, they're starting at the launch, which is on the 22nd. And then they'll be touring, and, you know, you can probably check on their Twitter to where they are. I know I'll pay for the shipping! Rawr!
Now they actually have a tour bus going across the country. Dude, that is a massive W. Then navigating on over to their website. And I want to point out here, I'm going to discuss Zenless, Wuthering, and Solo Leveling Arise because I think all three of them
I will update you.
Note here. Wuthering Waves has so far made it to 28 million pre-registered players.
Coca-Cola is nice.
This video.
This is an advertisement for Coke.
30 million. And there are going to be people like the person at the beginning of the video in the comment that says, oh, they're all just bots. And again, yeah, some of them probably are. Some of them are people that have multiple accounts so they can reroll.
Yep.
And then a lot of them are legit.
I'm 5 of them
that are just interested in seeing what the game is. These numbers are incredible. And
well, go pre-register now. Wuthering Waves. .kurogames.com.
Kudo with Wuthering Waves, but also Zenless Zone Zero, which is sitting at almost 35 million pre-registered players as of right now. As of the 8th of May, this might end up hitting 40 million by the time it launches. Wuthering Waves might end up hitting 30 million by the time it launches. Solo Leveling Arise also managed to make it to 15 million pre-registered players, an absolutely phenomenal number. The gacha game releases over the course of May through June are absolutely destroying.
If anyone remembers as well,
could also be attributed to the fact that
Genshin back in the day, 10 million.
Or at the very least, the larger, more popular, higher budget gacha games have a much larger pool of players that they can potentially get interested in their game when compared to releases just almost 2 years ago when games like Tower of Fantasy were in pre-registration, or 3 years ago when Genshin Impact was. The genre has exploded over the course
The genre has gotten massive.
Games like Solo Leveling Arise, games like Zenless Zone Zero, games like Wuthering Waves are all taking advantage of this. Once again, there is going to be a lot of hate that Wuthering Waves gets. Honkai Star Rail got an egregious amount of hate when it was approaching launch as well. People were saying the turn-based combat is garbage. The game doesn't look as good as Genshin. The world looks kind of like they attacked everything they could. And Honkai Star Rail, for probably about half the year, ends up making more than Genshin makes each month. While Wuthering Waves might not accomplish what Genshin did, it is going to garner a
9 months out of 12 months, Star Rail has made more money.
Effort and resources into playing it. I look forward to seeing how much hate I get in this video down in the comments below. But you can combat that hate by spreading positivity and saying nice things about the game. Now, if none of these games...
Yeah, let's take a look. They hate Kuro because they aren't Kuro. They hate Kuro because they ain't Kuro. Can't wait to see. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, Genshin will fall off a little bit. It's not going to fall off all the way, but it's going to fall off a little bit. Now, let's get back to this. I need to turn it back up, don't I? And let's put back on the music, shall we? The games are similar in some areas, but very different in others. I'd say that's true. Okay, let's do more of this story. Who knows, I might not even be able to complete this story today. Mm-hmm. Honkai Impact song.
Well, back in my homeworld, Anara, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad
Woo! The drop.
just as extravagant as the Charming Festival.
Well, never know, right? Maybe on Earth, whoa, birthdays only happen once in everywhere. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettled things happening in the dreamscape?
What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charming Festival. I've been looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
Oh, that's a relief. Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two.
Looks like I won't get any fortune clues out of these two. That's so funny.
How may I assist you?
Oh, so, there's something I want to ask about. Incidents that might affect the Charming Festival. What do you think they're headed? I traveled a long way. I want my trip to be ruined.
I'm kind of curious how far I am through the story.
Wait, you haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival.
It is?
At present,
Who knew?
all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
Ah, that's a relief to hear.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop. Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff
Sunday's dead.
nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape. Wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be formed. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the express for now.
Not so fast. You run away now. Chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here.
That's true.
We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they would do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
They are
I
indeed.
were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
A secret signal.
that's right.
Interesting.
A concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry.
Who knew that Dun Hung would be getting involved?
I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
It would, wouldn't it?
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts
Come into play. Ever.
come into play.
I predicted it. Boom. Oh, we're only halfway through this story? Okay, we gotta start speeding it up. Okay, over here.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astro Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found.
Interesting.
We've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
It's called standing up for your rights.
Oh my god, here's a Karen!
Apologize for the inconvenience.
Wait!
Just wait while we try to contact
Boot Hill is a Karen!
I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Holy shit!
See? Just like
He's a Karen!
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
this bar's something else.
He's a Karen!
Certainly worthy of the planet.
Holy shit! Bro, he's so hot, but so Karen.
Good evening, gentlemen.
In other words, he's like a plus 10 but minus 11.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of his Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Has Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had
5 viewers on
such
Twitch.
beverage, I
Woot
would
woot.
definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
On our way to affiliate, boys.
Could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
No need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and he hasn't come yet. Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of...
What's the affiliate requirements?
I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer.
Average of 3 viewers.
It's on the
Stream on 7 different days and stream for...
What can I...
Oh yeah, we're getting that this month. Okay.
Anything you recommend is...
Affiliate is easy.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboon juice. It's refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Oh yeah, also.
Flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly, finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Here's the link to Wuthering Waves pre-registration.
Is that
Like,
really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
I think Nikkei has the best songs.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools.
Mm-hmm.
If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
It is quite complicated, isn't it?
There's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding ACHERON.
Ooh.
You know, the faction that follows the path of the hunt are some of the most dangerous bolts in the cosmos to mess with. Who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation game, much less the Rangers.
Yep.
But that ACHERON lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
Indeed, she does.
Do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure. I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason. I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family.
There's so much yapping in this
They've
story.
summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual.
I feel like we're going over the same subjects from like 10 different perspectives.
If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe.
I think Honkai Star Rail really needs to work on the yapping level.
Understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses.
I'm interested,
They
but
abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't.
I'm interested in the characters, but I'm not so interested in the story at the moment.
But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
You think Shippei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shippei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
True.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Ackerville's disappearance.
We do.
But in my opinion, Acavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Ah, Tenzin! What's up, man?
I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolute.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
It's more about
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the
Even with
stream.
limited insight and judgment.
There's so many of you.
I know what you've been through, but I agree that people
How you all doing today? How's the stream?
for their choices.
What were you playing today, Tenzin?
That's
I
why
am
Galaxy
terrified of
Rangers
the stream. I'm
need
not
to
going.
uncover the monster, figure out her true
Big numbers get bigger.
just in case. I have a
Ooh.
backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
One sec, I messed up some stuff. Ah!
Going back to
Solo
my
leveling.
career would make
Ooh.
it a lot easier.
Didn't the new gacha game or whatever just come out for solo leveling? Were you playing that one? How is it?
See any
I heard it got 12 million pre-registrations, but
What's your plan?
mm-hmm.
simple.
Yeah, I heard it got quite a lot of free registrations, but wasn't sure if it was a good game or not.
Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that.
Ah, gets a little repetitive.
The Express now.
That sort of makes sense with the subject.
Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon.
Solo leveling is all about going into dungeons and just repeating that over and over, and you know, just the power level, scaling.
Like to cancel that as Donna's White Oak you just ordered? Huh? As Donna's What? Didn't you just say?
I'm doing good. How about you, Faye?
Looks like intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of As Donna's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
I need Wuthering Waves too, I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting so much.
My memory's not the best.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if I'll be... I don't even know if I'll be playing Honkai Star Rail right now if I had Wuthering Waves around to play.
Me. It says Donna's White Oak, alright.
I want to dodge around and stuff.
I'll be waiting for you on the Astro Express.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been paying attention to this story at all the whole time.
Now it's back to the Astro Express. So,
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
let's go.
Yeah, let's go to wherever that is.
You're back?
Oh, we're going to the Astro Express. Cool, yeah. I knew that.
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
What is it, 15 days until Wuthering Waves comes out? Not too long. Was it 14 days?
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I
Black
assumed
Swan's
you were
back.
already acquainted with the garden.
Woof woof.
Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
That is
You
true.
are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you.
He's a 13.
I've
Wait.
seen you in others' movies. And as for
Oh yeah, it is 13.
this is our first face.
13 days until Wuthering Waves.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Less than 2 weeks. Woo!
You sure have.
I'm so excited for Wuthering Waves. It's gonna be so good.
Finally, memo keeper. Let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
Yeah, spill it.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is
That sounds so cool.
Swan.
ACHERON!
Garden of Recollection as a memo.
Woo!
As for ACHERON's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Yes!
I'm Acheron.
Woo!
Garden of Recollection, shirtbag. You betrayed me.
I apologize that she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unknown.
Ooh, shit.
But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach. and
Should I play League?
a few trustworthy
Is League fun?
Trustworthy.
I've heard there's just a lot of toxic players.
Son of a lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about
I've been thinking about playing it for years, but eh.
see what secrets spill out? We can talk about
Damn, Boot Hill. You all good, bro?
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
no other options. What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Oh.
This passenger is requesting.
Is it bad?
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Donham. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help.
Gotcha, Akron.
As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you.
Well, I don't value my life. I value my monitor a little bit more than that, but not that much.
Only by doing this can I find a true...
Okay, so if I value my monitor even slightly, I shouldn't play it.
Return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me
Gotcha.
all is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world.
Oh, so philosophical.
Pouring as a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet.
You know, if it wasn't Acheron, I would call it yapping, but it's Acheron, so.
How long has this rain been going on for?
Aww.
I used to believe
Holy shit, what's that in the sky?
that it would eventually stop.
Is that like nihility in the sky or something?
And decades passed. And in the end,
I'm happy we get more Acheron lore, for reasons.
faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
Black rain, countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea. That is creepy.
Let me share a story.
Ooh, see you in a minute, Sugas.
Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates
I might talk to YouTube chat at sometimes.
possibilities.
I am streaming on both.
These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And
Damn.
for some, their presence leaves
Okay, stop yapping. God, you're not ACHERON. I don't want to hear you yapping. Hurry up.
Those shadows.
Oh, God.
sin-thirsters,
So much yapping from this man.
path-struggers.
You know, old men do yap, though. I wish this was like Keanu or someone. That would make this yapping alright.
Unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However,
These hollow
phantoms,
Oh. The
once
phantoms.
my dear companions, a group of galaxy rangers.
Damn.
Were you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence.
This is kind of depressing.
A crusade that shook the universe.
Zulu, the Lord
The
Ravager.
universe witnessed the fall of Zulu, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price.
Huh.
A price so hefty that only those who were there
So what was the price?
remember.
Are you going to tell us what the price was?
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility.
That's fair. Yeah. Cool, man.
For me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
So we're going to find out who this guy is, or is he just going to yap?
Sin-thirsters. They're not who they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Does this seem pointless to you?
Maybe.
Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
Yeah, good point, man.
I can help you.
Is there anything I can yap about on Twitter?
For the meaning of the night.
Oh, it is 12 days.
That's what I've
Nice.
been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Aww.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective.
Actually, this is a good question.
It's just an if.
If Kuru Games added a home feature, would you guys like that?
Should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound.
Oh, what was ACHERON saying? Before we part ways, is it true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective, but it's just an if?
found
Okay.
what I do know is that one day
I too last night.
my kid will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world,
Voice acting is good.
someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Mm-hmm. Back to Robin. Actual Robin's POV. Not quote-unquote Robin's POV. Robin's POV. Very important here. I mean, we could be switching to quote-unquote Robin's POV, but, you know, I think we're actually switching to Robin's POV. 9 system hours.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready.
Mm-hmm.
The head has dismissed me as punishment. It has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worry that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your...
Hmm.
your sins?
Yes.
Mm.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Sunday's hot. Yeah. He is.
Very well. Show your dedication.
I'm not gonna lie, Sunday.
You shall be reinstated among them.
He has those pretty boy vibes, you know?
Please, leave in peace.
He's really, really hot. But I don't want to pull him.
Praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Should I pull for Robin after I finish the story or mid-story?
Step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
So he's like in a confession box?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault.
Yikes.
All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family
to cease their pursuit.
You don't
You
need to live
here
in fear anymore.
Yeah. I thought you said live here anymore. Yeah. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
And make them part of the family.
Praise the harmony.
Next, please step forward.
God, why are we getting so many confessions?
No see, Mr. Sunday, the most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
Oh my
I
God.
have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure, let's just get this over with. I have sinned, please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad. That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
Oh.
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh?
Ooh.
Kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy
The Pesci
verses,
merchant.
answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power. What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take
Probably not. You kind of
your election, and don't make me regret my investments in you.
You're not a very nice person. I don't think you deserve a place there, to be honest. Sorry, little bud.
Fear, triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Well, you have nihility.
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you alright?
He was thinking about stuff.
I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday,
Mhm.
and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos.
Hey, Wells, I don't think you need to apologize to him. He's obviously the villain.
Have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make
I know you're polite and all, but like, why are we apologizing to the bad guy
do our
here?
best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand. Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage.
Oop, music
Without
died.
the Chord Master, the harmonious choir would not arrive. and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony,
that's a
we
good
haven't had any contact with this
I'll
Dream
watch that.
Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Ooh.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Hopefully.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Okay, let's go. Oh no. The Robin thing earlier. The other Robin.
Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my soul glad body. If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah. Look at me. I've been away from
Oh
home
god.
too long. I must be missing that moon. But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Oh no.
Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life alone is miserable. It's not really amazing at all. It's better to be here at Penacony. Pain, worries about tomorrow.
Wait, I got like a theory. Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's what I call it.
So,
Yeah, now this is the life.
Is this truly living?
is Penacony like
Did you say, young lady?
what do you call it? An allegory? I need to search up a word.
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glocks Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a bloodhound
That's the word.
family member?
Is Penacony like an allegory for like the internet and how people are on the internet today and how it feeds like dopamine into your minds and stuff and makes you happy even though that's not how the real world is and stuff like that? And it's sort of like a drug in a way to make you happy. Is it like an allegory for that? I think that might be what Penacony is. Just a theory. A game theory, but you know.
But why do they live like this? The man they
But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive.
I can't do that as well as Matt Pat.
On reality. That's not really living at all.
I suppose you have a point. But in my
That's understandable.
that's how most people live their lives.
What games do you play, Sugas?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value.
Mm-hmm.
People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless
Determined
of
value.
sin is the
Oh, that sounds so bad.
However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others.
No, they don't.
So, The weak get exploited and oppressed.
To accumulate value, you do not have to take from others. You just have to provide to others something that makes them happy.
But, ironically,
Like something that fulfills other people as well.
Because
I don't like Sunday's
illusory notion of self-value,
idea here.
and even the weak believe in it. Survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come
Okay,
to
that's sort of
this
true though.
dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here, only happiness.
Oh god, this is
Although in its nascent
this
form,
is the internet. This is the internet.
paradise we yearn for in our dreams.
Holy shit, this is the internet.
Perhaps that man is just
Like
an
this is
exception.
what the internet is to a lot of people.
Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Week.
Yes, seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dream Master hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
I love Saturday, just not the man named Sunday. I love Sundays too.
How are the preparations
You know,
for
like
the
the ice cream?
festival coming along? We're all so excited.
I love Sundays.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night. I can't
Also, welcome to the stream, Morden. Morden.
This jubilant dreamscape is
I've never actually asked how to pronounce your name.
Went on forever. Would it get boring too?
Morden. I'm doing good. The stream's been fun.
every day you get to
It's been a good stream so far. Just been chilling.
dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick.
We currently have quite a fair few viewers on Twitch,
This is the ultimate paradise.
which is kind of cool. I'm not much of a Twitch streamer.
You know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why
But apparently I'm becoming a Twitch streamer now. It's kind of weird.
just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-lived species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and
Yes, do what streamers do. Yap about the characters yapping in game.
only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
I feel like the story people are going to make some really good videos for
Genuinely wish you
this Honkai Star Rail story. The 2.2 story is very philosophical.
I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Mordant? Is that right?
Seems like that guest's perspective.
Tell me if I'm wrong or
isn't
right.
either.
I'd appreciate it.
She had a valid point. And I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life, but in reality, she's just escaping from
What
reality
an
and seeking
easy.
solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams.
Honestly, watching streams is fun. I like to watch streams in the background while I just... My Alexa just turned on. I like to watch streams in the background while I do other things. Give me 1 sec. I need a... we're not going to get into a battle. I like to watch streams in the background while I play games and stuff. That's what I normally do with streams. Just put on while I'm playing a bit of Honkai Star Rail.
Robin, can't believe I'm meeting you in
Oh
person.
shit, Starbucks.
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape,
It's my favorite game. Hunk shit.
I
I can't even say it with a straight face. It's my favorite game. Hunk shit Starbucks. Seriously, how does Tectone say that with a straight face?
yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you.
Hunk shit Starbucks.
My pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. Is that why you came to Penacony?
Why did you have to bring up the part about not having friends?
Radioactive material.
Yeah, basically.
All my comrades died. My hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live. Everything I knew gone.
Oh, so sad.
That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have. I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, most advanced life support devices.
The main streams I watch are like Roka.
A stellar team of caregivers.
Just singing streams.
My physical body is now in the dream pool.
They're very nice. It's very casual.
The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the
Very easily relaxing.
true appearance. I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, I don't really have much say in the matter.
So people change their appearances in the dreamscape. Okay.
When my life could end, they said it. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here.
Aww.
How I envy those everlasting things.
Red Hood theme.
Romance story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to the rest
Yeah.
of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out.
Hi, Sugu.
Penacony is already on the right track.
See you another time or later.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Wait, is that me?
Hey, Robin vs. Robin, let's go.
Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled masked fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little fate is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away. at
So,
the slightest hint of
that's my wife.
In other
In case you were wondering.
they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late.
She's very beautiful, as you can see.
Harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, chicken wing boy. I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing.
Yo, racist Sparkle is back, boys!
What a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land.
Racism is back in a big way. Let's go.
Stop it.
What's the rush, chicken wing boy? Did I?
Chicken wing boy.
Our paradise is.
Yugi boy.
Leave now, or the family won't.
Yugi boy.
All right. I'll go.
Chicken wing boy.
I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
Nope.
Well, I've done my part, and now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts,
I wonder what the fireworks are gonna be.
remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
Oh god. The whole place is gonna blow up.
It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
She just throws stars. Or are those music notes? I think they're notes. She literally... She's... Oh, she's throwing birds and then they exploding into notes. Okay, that's what it is.
Let's wait here for the Dream Master.
Chicken wing boy.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
He had trauma.
Someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The
Yeah, so much that I'm gonna have to kill you, man.
It shouldn't be like this.
Sorry, man, gonna have to kill you. It's too bad, honestly.
Can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed.
Oh.
Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds.
Okay, I hate this guy.
People mistake
Sunday
that flight is
sucks.
inherent to birds.
I'm saying it now, Sunday is the biggest bitch ever.
Charmony dove when we were young.
Yeah, we took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
Oh.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing.
Robin is so based.
If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value.
I hate this guy.
While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people
I think everyone belongs
never
in the
become
sky,
heroes in
so
their
to say.
lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate
This is a very
circumstances.
nihilistic view on the world.
Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
You ain't following harmony, bro.
Noble aspirations. The strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak.
Shut up.
Even in this carefree dream, human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end,
Okie doke.
if people can't even secure their own
Have a good one,
survival,
Have a good
they
one,
won't
Mordant.
care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Just rest a bit.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival?
Hopefully your head stops aching.
If even you, my brother, don't believe that the harmony will save the weak, then which eon can make our dreams come true?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. I could become a chord master. I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Oh.
Let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a...
You know what's funny? This is the same sort of subject that
Maybe.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 covered, but I like this version a lot more. Because it shows his nihilistic views. It shows why Sunday is sort of the bad guy.
Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread.
It's not.
Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers, and in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
And we also have Firefly, so, you know.
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right.
What kind of saying is that?
The Stellaron. Either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is...
Yeah, that's right, Firefly.
On the eve of the Charmony
So
Festival
true.
opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater?
So true, Miss
Family
Firefly.
security will be airtight. And if we brute force it... Even if we succeed, it's too risky. So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
You? Of course you do. I never doubt that for a second. Yeah, yeah.
Would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for me. So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions, or something. And it's going to be held in the moment of Sports Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar. And be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin.
Oh my god.
Not that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives. So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions? I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club. To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along, but now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
You'll have it after
They're
all of
still
this is
running
done.
this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it
looks like it might be worth a shot.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony.
Oh!
I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Wait, Rob. Wait a second. Oh, Firefly is spirit of the. Please. Yeah.
Wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Hell yeah, we are.
Is he talking about us?
Yes, we do.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
Oh god, shut up.
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance's focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
Mm-hmm.
People are
Cool.
pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Let's do this. Make way, make way.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Leader. My four friends.
I love how the subtitles have trademark in it.
Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Even the subtitles have trademark in it. Oh my god. That's brilliant. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Family won't dare
Sorry.
make any rash moves.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Galactic Baseball.
Don't expose my net handle to everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures.
Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an
ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me.
He just said a bunch of nameless guests. Firefly's gonna join. She's gonna join. 100%. How far are we into the story? Holy, we progress basically nothing. But we're just gonna get an easy. So today we got 110 pool. And we're gonna get Robin right now. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. This is so sad. I didn't even get a good light cone. Well, I don't know if that light cone is good, but I got like a ton of them, and I'm assuming they're bad. My depression just keeps intensifying every time I pull on this banner. Anyway. Yeah, back to Trailblazer. Wait a minute. Yeah, nice. Everything's just fine. Just fine.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This event is a miniature representation of that time known as the era.
The era. Oop. Holy. This place is something else.
Nameless, your arrival reminds me of the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life. Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today. The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous time. Oh, I miss those days, and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Holy shit! Oh! Wait! Hold up a minute. Nah. I'd win. Has anyone... There has to be someone who made this meme. Me every time I pull. Anyway. Nah. Oh god, that looks so funny. Nah, we'd win.
That's the trailblazing spirit. How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hoped for.
Ah, a
Aw.
wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2
Nah,
distinct
we'd
paths to
win.
choose from, with unique challenges on each route. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. A beloved contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone clear?
Yep.
I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorch Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Let's go. Yeah.
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. Factoring in efficiency and safety, splitting up into 2 groups is the best choice. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
I can't believe how long this story is taking.
I don't have a problem with that.
We'll split into the assigned groups then.
Firefly. Sorry. I'm good.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises'
Firefly.
33rd Scorch Sand Festival of the In the school
Yeah, shut up.
acting challenge, you have to complete 3 purple.
Cool.
Now, make your choice.
Let's go, Firefly. Damn. We get a CMAC for that. Action challenge.
The champion's crown awaits you on the stage. Welcome
Let's go.
to the arena of action stars.
Competitors, allow me to introduce them.
Okay, what's
a
the rules?
total of 3 stages up ahead, each with their own challenges. The enemies you will contend against are antagonists from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Defeat them swiftly and decisively to set a new record.
Okay, this is gonna be easy.
It's worth mentioning that the fastest time for this stage was achieved by a contestant with fiery red hair. Astoundingly, he overcame all enemies across the 3 stages in only 5 minutes.
Time is of the essence. Let's make this quick.
Hmm. Okay. I'm just going to pause it there for YouTube. I think we're going to end the stream for YouTube here today. and we're just going to continue only here on Twitch. I hope all of you guys on YouTube enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys on YouTube for the next stream, probably same time next week as my normal stream time yesterday. Yeah, I stream the same time every week. Today was a bit different, but I'll be live on Thursday next week again. And I'll see you all there. And if any of you want to drop by to Twitch, just come on over. Anyway, see you YouTube. Bye-bye.